Hi, Form 5, Chapter 5, Video number 26. Okay, it's new title but still pressure. Principle transmission of pressure in the liquids. 在液体里面怎样输送压力呢 ？Okay, so and from this principle, we're going to learn something very useful. So liquid cannot be compressed. 液体不能被压缩。One sentence, 一句话。Okay, and the principle of transmission of the pressure in the liquid. 在液体里面传送压力的原理 we call Pascal principle, or normally we just call it as hydraulic principle. Okay, so how the hydraulic principle or what the principle say? 这个 principle 它讲什么呢 ？Okay, 液压的原理啦，液体里面的压力的原理，它讲什么呢？哦、you maybe don't know what's mean by hydraulic principle， 你可能完全不明白什么叫 hydraulic principle。Okay, or any example of the application of the hydraulic principle. So for the excavator, they are very strong. They dig the hole, they dig whatever, they cut the tree, 对不对？ They knock your house， 它敲你的家。Okay, so why the excavator they are so strong？ 为什么他们这样强呢 ？So powerful。Or what are the principle? What is the principle that used by the excavator? 他们用的是什么原理呢 ？Hydraulic principle 啦，就是这一种东西 ，hydraulic principle. But how is a principle? Or look at example. 看看 example. Okay, so this is a hydraulic principle. This is a hydraulic principle. This is also a hydraulic principle. That means the whole excavator actually using hydraulic principle. 它用的就是这个。Okay, enough that, huh? So why the principle so strong? 为什么这个原理这样强呢 ？Okay, or hydraulic principle having another name， 它有另外一个名字 ，we can call force multiplier. Okay, force multiplier. So in an enclosed liquids, what the principle say? 这个原理讲什么呢 ？In an enclosed liquids, the pressure exerted on the liquids is transmitted uniformly in all the direction with the equal magnitude. I explain to you first. 我先解释整句给你听。In an enclosed liquid， 在一个封闭式的液体里面，没有波动的液体里面 ，OK， the pressure exerted on the liquid， 你给那个液体呢一个压力 ，and the pressure will be transmitted uniformly in all the direction， 这个压力呢就会在液体里面传送 ，uniformly， 用同样的力量。不强不少，不强不弱的力量，一模一样的力量 ，in all the direction 传到任何的一个方向去 ，with the equal magnitude. So I repeat the sentence， 我再讲多一次。In an enclosed liquid, the pressure exerted on the liquid is transmitted uniformly in all the directions with equal magnitude. 在一个封闭式的系统里面，如果你对液体呢使出一股压力，这股压力就很平均的 ，OK。很平均的，用一样的强度、力度呢，散播到每一个方向去。So this is a hydraulic principle. And for one sentence only, they make the very powerful machines, and we can call them as force multiplier. 我们就造出很强、很 powerful 的 machine 啦。Okay? Or if you understand or not understand, actually I can test you 啦。Okay, 随便的 test 一下。So now they say I having A, B, C and D. Okay, 4 hole 我有4个小洞 and now using the piston here, I press on the water. 我就这样子对它的水呢压下去 So can somebody tell me A, B, C, D which of the hole the water will be spray out the fastest, strongest 在哪一个洞它的水呢就会喷出来最快最强呢 A, B, C, D A 啊A 啦 No, not A. So according to the hydraulic principle, Pascal principle, the pressure exerted on the liquid is transmitted uniformly, 很平均的 to all the directions 散播去全部的方向 with the equal magnitude with the equal magnitude 而且它的力度呢一模一样 or when I press the piston 当我这样压下去the water will be spread out from all the hole equally 每一个洞喷出来的水呢都一模一样在液体里面传送压力它的压力是很平均的每一个方向一样的强度一模一样 so this is what we call Pascal principle but how the principle become a very good useful machine 这个原理将变成很 powerful 的 machine 很厉害的 machine 呢 don't know and we have to go example we understand by example or why we call it as force multiplier 为什么我们叫它 force multiplier 它把你的力量乘很多倍你看啊 Figure 5.45 show the hydraulic system 液压的系统 A load of 200 Newton is placed on the piston X 有一股重量200压在 piston X 的表面上 So calculate the load supported by the piston Y So from the left hand side if you add a load 你加一个重量你压下去了 So they're going to push another load 它就会推动右手边的另外一个重量把它推上来 So maybe I give you the arrow 这边压下去这边就被推上来so now what they want calculate the load supported by the piston Y. So can you tell me how is the weight of the load here? 这个重量到底是多少呢 So I don't using the mathematical formula like F1 A1 F2 A2 you understand first 你明白先 and all the symbol 这些标志呢它才傻对不对 using the Pascal principle hydraulic principle 我们来了解一下So when a force acts on a unit of surface area 当一个力量呢压在一个表面上 it will produce a pressure 它就会产生一股压力 So force 200 pressure is 10 So the pressure produced 就是200除10对不对 And the pressure produced is equal to 20啦它产生的压力就等于20 But according to the hydraulic principle or Pascal principle the principle states that In an enclosed system 在一个封闭式的系统里面 The pressure exerted on the liquid will be transmitted equally uniformly The pressure exerted on the liquid will be transmitted uniformly equally with the same magnitude to all the directions So 这边你压下去20 The 20这个20呢就会很平均的散播到每一个方向去 Another meaning on the right hand side they're going to facing the pressure 20它也会面对一股压力呢就是等于20了 So when the pressure here is equal to 20 how much of force can be supported by the piston Y 这个 piston Y 能把多少的重量推上去呢 I don't know So what over the 100 equal to 20 什么东西除100等于20呢 So the answer will be 2000呢就等于2000 Or can you see something 你能看到某东西吗You using the force U 你using the force 200 press on the surface X 你用200的力量呢压在 X 的表面上在 Y 的表面上它就能推动2000 Newton 的力量200压下去却能推动2000 So that's why we call force multiplier 它乘了你的力量So this is the reason why our Pascal principle so powerful hydraulic principle 讲好了就是它的原因好 from the example also 从这个 example 我们也学到了一个东西我直接讲结论给你听 If you want to apply the hydraulic principle 如果你要用液压的系统or what's the principle 它的原理是什么呢So when you using this principle 用液压的原理的时候 the principle actually have to do it in this way I talk in Chinese 在小小的表面上用力在大的表面上你会变得很有力 So when we apply the Pascal principle hydraulic principle in our life the place that you apply your force 你用力的地方 it must be small surface and the big surface going to multiply the force for you So hydraulic principle 最后的原理就是这一句话在小小的表面上用力在大的表面上你变得很有力明白吗 If you still not understand you look at example 小表面用力，在大表面你变得非常有力。So copy the answer. And I don't care about the answer. 我对那个数学没有什么兴趣了。But I know, I understand Pascal principle. 液压的原理。Okay. Next, another example. 另外一个 example 例子啊。Figure 5.46 show the force F acting on the piston X. 它推着 piston X. Producing a force of 80 Newton on the piston Y， 然后在 piston Y 的表面上呢产生80 Newton 的力量。So what is the value of the F？ 请问你用的力是多少呢 ？OK， 在小小的表面上用力，在大大的表面你变得非常有力。Understand？ OK。So let's say this is a liquid 啦 ，with the condition， 这个就是液体来的啊。Okay, so the pressure on the big surface， 这个大表面的压力是多少呢 ？Pressure equal to force over the surface equal to 20啦，就等于20。Okay， that means if the pressure here is equal to 20， 如果这边的压力呢 equal to 20，the left hand side 左手边的压力呢 is still the same， 也是20嘛，在小小的表面上用力 ，and the pressure will be transmitted equally in all the direction with the same magnitude. Okay, so 这边的压力应该等于20，有这边20，这边也是20，对不对 ？So what over 1 equal to 20？ 什么除1等于20呢？20啦。So the F here is equal to 20啦，这个 F 就等于20啦，20。Okay, so this is a Pascal principle. But any example equipments beside the excavator that using the Pascal principle 还有什么东西呢 ？Beside excavator， 够哈咪？用这种液压原理。Okay, or when you go to the dentist chair, you sit on the chair, you sleep on the chair. They can move the chair easily, or your car. Okay, your car actually maybe not. Okay, so application of the hydraulic principle. Number one, hydraulic jack. Okay, so if your lorry lah, not car not using this one. 这个太大了啦。If your lorry having puncture, your tire puncture, tire 爆风爆胎啦。Okay, so when you want to change the tire, you have to lift the lorry up， 对不对？你一定要把它呢扛起来。So how? Ask your friend 啊 ，call your mom。叫你妈咪来，爸爸 ，OK？ So what to do? Using the hydraulic jack behind your lorry 啦，你的车，你的 lorry 里面一定有收这类东西叫 hydraulic jack。You just simply pump it, and the lorry maybe 10 tons, maybe 20 tons, it can lift it easily， 可以轻易的被你这样子翘起来。So why the hydraulic jack is so powerful？ 为什么它这样好了呢 ？Hydraulic principle， 那 idea 呢？ On the small pistons, on the small surface, you apply the force. 在小小的表面你用力 ，and on the big surface， 在大的表面 ，you become very strong， 你就变得很有力，对不对 ？So when you pump, the liquid pass through the valve， 它经过这个开关 ，OK， and when the liquid want to flow back， 它这边呢要流回来的时候 ，your valve close， 它关起来 ，so your load become a bit higher 啦 ，you pump it again up, pump it again up。Pump it again up, so the load can be lifted easily 啦。Or after you settle everything, you see the handle， 这只 handle， you just turn it， 你这样转它一下。When you turn the handle, actually you open another valve， 你开另外一个 valve。When you open the valve, the liquid flow back， 它流回去了。The liquid flow back. So when the liquid flow back, the lorry will be down， 它就会被移下来了。Okay, so this is a hydraulic principle。Okay, how we use it, or why the hydraulic principle, or why the hydraulic jack is so powerful, or any example. Okay, so when you drive your car running very fast, 对不对 ？And your car is very heavy, big car. Okay, 又大，然后跑又快，对不对 ？But when you press your brake， 当你的脚踏你的 brake 的时候 ，you just simply press it， 轻轻的。Or what is this? On the small surface， 在小小的表面你用力 ；on the big surface， okay， on the big surface they become very strong. So this is a hydraulic principle. So our car brake actually using this principle. 我们的汽车的 brake 用的也就是这个原理，在小小的表面用力 ，okay， 在液体里面传送的压力一模一样，在大的表面变得很有力了。If the surface is small like this compared to another one, how many times is the difference？ 它们的差别多少 It can be 1000 times, if you calculate the surface, 这样小跟这样大look like almost not so different, but if you calculate the percentage, 它多少 percent 差别呢？它可能是100倍、1000倍，所以你的力量增加1000倍。Okay, so this is hydraulic principle, 液压的原理。Understand? Should be understand Okay, set bye bye.